Dr. Allison? Are you starting your rounds?
Well, no, I have already seen Allison.
And? No change.
Well, not anything significant.
Well, isn't everything significant, Doctor? And doesn't any change have to be important?
Rodney, I think you're looking for some kind of an omen. Don't. If there's any small improvement, I'll let you know.
Even if she gets worse, I want to know that, too.
I understand.
May I see her?
Yes. All right. Listen, good luck this morning.
Thank you, Doctor.
Sorry I missed you before. I got delayed at the lab.
I understand. This is about Allison. I started noticing it yesterday, but I wasn't really sure until I examined her this morning. She's afraid there's a definite stiffening.
Extensive?
The whole left side.
Well, how bad is it, Mike?
Well, it's slight, but I don't like it. Here.
You're afraid of some residual paralysis.
Yes, the trouble is there's no way of telling how much. We may be faced with a minor loss or full hemiparesis.
I think we'll have to presume she'll be needing some therapy.
Yes, I know, but for what, Bob? A speech impediment or a tremor or a limp? Or for all of these?
We have no way of knowing.
So we wait.
Are you going to tell the Carsons any of this?
I don't think there's anything to gain from telling anyone immediately. Rod was just questioning me about it in the hall. I thought it was futile to worry him about it. Still, I know the Carsons have to know eventually, but not all of it. I think I'll just tell them about the stiffening and then hint at what it may mean.
Are you sure this is wise?
Yes, I'm sure. Do you think it'd be better coming as a shock? To see Allison suddenly awaken and then realize with no warning that she'll be half paralyzed?
Oh, we don't know that she'll be paralyzed at all.
Well, we don't know that she'll even awaken. Still, I think it'd be better to be prepared.
I agree with you, Michael. When do you intend to tell them?
I don't know.
Constance is due in here shortly.
About the pregnancy?
Yes, we'll know for sure today. If I may presume, Michael, I don't think she should be told today.
Ron? I wish Allison could say this for herself. I mean, it would mean more to you, and she could say it better. But no, she can't. Rod, we know you, and we know you're going to come through this all right. And when you go into that hearing, we'll be with you. All three of us. a little nervous.
Hey, what's your choice? A boy or a girl?
A baby.
Constance, come right in.
Hi, Dad.
Elliot. What time does the hearing start?
In a little while. I'm just stocking up on paper and pencils here.
Courtrooms.
Yeah, courtrooms.
They're all alike. They're cold, like ice boxes.
Yeah. Looks like that's where I'm going to be spending most of my time. And most of the small-town news comes out of the police process anyway.
I was a little worried about you. I figured maybe you didn't want to step into another courtroom for the rest of your life.
Well, I'm a newspaper man now.
You're all right, then.
I'm fine. Thanks.
Good. I'll go back to the chandlery and mind my own business.
Dad?
Yeah?
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. You know, Elliot, I've been thinking, after this is over, it'd be nice if you and I could get away for a few days.
Oh, boy, that's a tempting thought.
No, I'm serious. Remember those hunting trips we used to go on?
I sure do. I think you and I discovered Canada all by ourselves. And those hikes, boy, my feet still ache.
Yeah, well, maybe we could find that same place. Remember Portales Bay? We could get guns
What
there.
was the name of that man there, Dad?
Who?
You know, the man who lost his son.
Oh, that was just a story. Elliot, you know that.
I can't remember his name, but he was hunting in the woods with his 10-year-old son. And a rifle slug hit the little boy, and the little boy fell over dead.
But that's just a story they told the new campers as a warning to them.
No, it wasn't that. It was the truth. I remember it now. They were hunting about half a mile apart. About an hour went by when the father came across his own son, dead. And then later on, the father went back to the woods, and he searched and talked to all sorts of people, you know, hunters like himself, but nobody had seen anything.
Elliot!
Oh, listen, Dad, no. There was a coroner's inquest and all that legal whirlpool. But then later on, the father went back to the woods. For months he stayed there and searched for... he didn't know what. He talked to dozens of people.
That was just a story to make people more careful.
And he hounded the police. And then he made it his life. He went all over the country. Up north, way up to Saskatchewan, across the plains, searching, always searching, waiting to follow up any clue that might lead to the identity of the man who pulled the trigger and ran away. 20 years he did this, Dad. And then he found him. A whole continent away. In British Columbia. They brought him back. He was tried and found guilty.
But, Elliot, there's a period of time. After a certain period, you can't try a man.
No, they put aside the statute of limitations, Dad. 20 years. And he found him.
What a waste. What a terrible waste of a man's life.
I'm not so sure about that.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
When I saw Elliot Carson in that courtroom, what's Carson got to do with it? He was convicted in a courtroom just like that.
No more games. No more practice warm-ups. This is the real thing. Now, you stick to the truth and not one word out of you.
You could put a rope around his neck.
Papa.
A rope around his neck, Stella.
Papa, just shut up.